My beloved child, before you do anything else, listen carefully. Do not rush away from this moment. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you, and what you are about to hear feels unlike anything that has come before. There is a mystery unfolding beyond the edge of what you can see, and every second brings you closer to a revelation that may change the way you look at this entire story. A strange silence has settled over a place that once shined with endless light. The guardians who watched over the pathways of hope have become unusually quiet. The stars seem to pause. The winds seem to wait. And at the center of this mystery stands a name known across countless generations, Archangel Michael. But today, something feels different. A powerful blue shadow has appeared where no shadow should exist. No one knows exactly where it came from. No one knows why it arrived. Yet its presence has created whispers that travel farther than any storm. These whispers carry a single question: what happened to Michael? Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The story begins with a signal. Not a loud signal. Not a dramatic signal. A small one. A nearly invisible sign that most would overlook. A flicker of blue light appeared at the edge of the horizon. At first, it seemed harmless. Beautiful, even. But as time passed, that blue glow grew stronger. It expanded across distant skies, stretching farther and farther until it touched places it was never meant to reach. Those who witnessed it could not explain what they were seeing. Some believed it was a message. Others believed it was a test. And a few believed it was the beginning of something much larger. Meanwhile, Michael was following a trail that no one else could see. He moved toward the source of the mystery, determined to uncover the truth hidden within the blue glow. Step by step, he ventured deeper into a realm of unanswered questions. Every path led to another puzzle. Every clue led to another secret. Then something unexpected happened. The trail ended. Not because the answers had been found. Because the answers had vanished. Imagine searching for something important your entire life and suddenly discovering that every clue has disappeared. That is exactly what Michael faced. The path was gone. The signs were gone. Even the echoes of the journey seemed to fade into silence. Yet one thing remained. A single blue mark. It floated in the air, shining brighter than anything around it. Michael reached toward it. And the moment he did, the entire atmosphere changed. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The skies darkened into deep shades of sapphire. Waves of blue light spiraled across the distance. Ancient gateways that had remained closed for ages suddenly began to open. Not completely. Just enough to reveal fragments of a hidden world beyond. For a brief moment, Michael saw something extraordinary. A vast structure made of crystal light. Towering arches. Endless pathways. And at the center, a glowing chamber unlike anything ever seen before. But before he could move closer, everything disappeared. The gateways closed. The light vanished. And silence returned once again. Michael knew this was no coincidence. Someone, or something, wanted the truth to remain hidden. That realization changed everything. Because mysteries are one thing. Intentional mysteries are another. Somewhere beyond the visible horizon, a force was watching. Waiting. Planning. And Michael had unknowingly stepped directly into its path. Hours passed. Then days. The blue glow continued spreading. More questions appeared. More signs emerged. Each one stranger than the last. People began noticing unusual patterns. Symbols appeared where no symbols had existed before. Reflections showed shapes that vanished when examined closely. Voices carried messages that could never quite be understood. Every clue pointed toward the same destination. The source of the blue light. The place Michael had already begun searching. But there was one detail no one expected. The closer anyone came to the source, the harder it became to remember why they had started searching in the first place. Think about that for a moment. Imagine walking toward the answer you have been seeking, only to feel it slipping from your memory with every step. That was the challenge. That was the puzzle. And that was exactly why Michael refused to turn back. He knew something important was hidden there. Something powerful. Something that could explain everything. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At last, Michael reached a forgotten passage hidden beneath layers of ancient light. Few had ever seen it. Fewer still had entered it. The passage stretched endlessly forward, illuminated by soft blue reflections dancing across its walls. As he moved deeper inside, symbols appeared around him. Not random symbols. Messages. Fragments. Warnings. Each one seemed connected to a single name. A name that had not been spoken for ages. A mysterious figure known only as the keeper of blue secrets. No records explained who this figure was. No stories revealed where they came from. Yet every message pointed toward them. And every message ended the same way. The final door remains closed. Michael continued forward. The passage narrowed. The air became still. The blue glow intensified. Then he saw it. The final door. Massive. Ancient. Covered in glowing patterns that shifted like flowing water. Behind that door lay the answer to everything. The source of the mystery. The reason the blue light had appeared. The truth hidden from countless generations. Michael stepped closer. The patterns began moving faster. The glow brightened. The entire passage trembled. And then, the door slowly started to open. What appeared beyond it was so unexpected that even Michael paused. Not out of fear. Out of disbelief. Because waiting beyond the door was not what anyone had imagined. And what he saw there would begin a chain of events that no one could stop. The secret was finally within reach. The mystery was finally unfolding. And the greatest revelation of all was still waiting ahead. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what Michael discovered beyond that door was only the beginning. A moment later, the light beyond the final door became clearer, and Michael realized he was looking at a place that should not have existed. It was neither a palace nor a pathway. It was a living archive of memories, stretching farther than the eye could see. Every beam of light contained a story. Every reflection carried a forgotten moment. The blue glow that had puzzled everyone was flowing through this incredible place like a river of secrets. Michael stepped forward carefully, and as he did, thousands of glowing fragments awakened around him. They circled slowly, forming patterns that seemed to be trying to communicate something important. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then one fragment moved closer than the others. It expanded into a shining image. Michael expected to see the source of the mystery. Instead, he saw countless people from different times and places looking toward the same light. Some were searching for answers. Some were searching for hope. Others were searching for a sign that their journey mattered. The vision revealed something astonishing. The blue glow had been appearing for generations, but no one had ever seen the complete picture. Each person had only witnessed a tiny piece of the truth. Michael understood that the mystery was much bigger than anyone imagined. As he continued deeper into the archive, the glowing fragments began connecting together. One by one, they formed a giant map made entirely of light. Rivers of blue energy crossed through it. Pathways appeared and disappeared. Symbols flashed briefly before transforming into entirely new shapes. At the very center of the map was a circle brighter than everything around it. Michael immediately knew this was where the answers were hidden. Yet something unusual caught his attention. The circle was not sealed. It was waiting. As though it had been expecting someone to arrive. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael approached the circle slowly. The closer he came, the more powerful the light became. Every unanswered question seemed to gather around him. Every mystery pointed toward this exact moment. Then a voice echoed across the archive. It was calm. Ancient. Wise. It did not introduce itself. It simply asked a question. What do you seek? Michael answered without hesitation. The truth. The archive became silent. For several moments, nothing happened. Then the circle opened. A column of brilliant blue light rose into the sky. The entire archive responded. Countless fragments awakened at once. Streams of energy crossed the horizon. The walls of light shimmered with unimaginable intensity. And from within the center of the circle emerged something no one expected. A key. Not an ordinary key. A key made entirely of living light. The moment it appeared, every fragment in the archive shifted direction and pointed toward it. Michael understood instantly that this key was connected to everything. The blue glow. The hidden pathways. The forgotten messages. The final door. Every clue had been leading here. But what could the key unlock? That question remained unanswered. And that question changed everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As Michael reached for the key, a powerful wave of light swept across the archive. New visions appeared all around him. He saw enormous gateways beyond distant horizons. He saw ancient towers hidden among clouds of light. He saw paths that connected places separated by impossible distances. Yet one vision stood above all the others. A giant blue chamber. The same chamber he had glimpsed earlier. But now he could see it clearly. At the center of the chamber stood a structure unlike anything ever seen before. It appeared to be made of crystal, light, and memory all at once. Its surface reflected countless stories. Every reflection showed a different possibility. Every possibility seemed connected to the mysterious blue force that had captured everyone's attention. Michael realized something extraordinary. The chamber was not the destination. It was another beginning. Every answer uncovered so far was only leading toward an even greater revelation. The key suddenly glowed brighter. A beam of light shot across the archive and landed on a distant wall. Symbols appeared. Then words. A message. A message that had remained hidden until this exact moment. Michael stepped closer and read it carefully. The final secret awakens when the seeker understands the purpose of the journey. The words remained visible for several seconds before fading away. What did they mean? Why had the message appeared now? And what purpose was still hidden? Those questions filled the archive. Yet deep inside, Michael felt closer to the truth than ever before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The key continued glowing in his hand. The pathways around him began shifting once again. New doors appeared. New corridors emerged. Entire sections of the archive awakened from silence. It was as if the archive itself had been waiting for Michael to reach this point. Then another surprise appeared. A second map formed in the air. Unlike the first map, this one showed a single route. One path. One destination. One final location. At the end of that route was a symbol Michael had never seen before. Yet somehow it felt familiar. The symbol pulsed with blue light. The purpose of the glowing key remained unknown. And the meaning of the final secret had yet to be revealed. But one thing was certain. The next step would uncover something greater than anything seen before. A revelation connected to every clue. A revelation connected to every question. A revelation connected to the mysterious blue presence that started it all. And as Michael followed the route shown on the map, the archives, and somewhere ahead, a discovery was waiting that would transform the entire story forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The greatest revelation has not appeared yet, and what Michael is about to find next will change everything. The pathway stretched farther than Michael could see, illuminated by rivers of blue light flowing beneath a crystal-like surface. Every step forward revealed something impossible. The horizon seemed alive, changing shape as if it were responding to his presence. The glowing key remained in his hand, shining brighter with each passing moment. Whatever destination waited ahead was drawing closer. Yet the deeper he traveled, the more he realized that this journey was not about reaching a place. It was about uncovering a truth hidden behind every mystery he had encountered so far. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As Michael continued forward, the pathway suddenly widened into a vast circular platform suspended above an endless sea of light. Thousands of floating symbols drifted through the air like stars. Some moved slowly. Others flashed briefly before disappearing. At the center of the platform stood a magnificent structure unlike anything he had seen before. It appeared to be made entirely of blue radiance. Towering pillars rose toward the sky. Streams of light flowed between them like living rivers. The entire structure seemed to pulse with energy. Then something extraordinary happened. The key reacted. Its glow intensified until it became impossible to ignore. The structure responded instantly. The pillars illuminated one by one. Waves of light spread across the platform. The floating symbols began moving together, forming enormous patterns in the sky above. Michael looked upward. And what he saw left him speechless. The symbols were creating a story. Not a written story. A living story. Scenes appeared among the glowing patterns. Images formed and shifted. Entire moments unfolded in the sky. The story revealed countless seekers from different eras. Every one of them had followed signs similar to the blue glow. Every one of them had searched for answers. Yet none had reached this point. Michael understood something incredible. The path had been waiting. Waiting for someone who would continue searching when others stopped. Waiting for someone who would follow every clue. Waiting for someone who would reach the heart of the mystery. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The glowing story continued unfolding. More scenes appeared. More secrets emerged. Then one image stood out from all the others. A hidden chamber. Larger than any place Michael had seen. Brighter than any source of light imaginable. At its center floated a sphere of pure blue radiance. Everything connected to it. The pathways. The symbols. The archive. The key. Every mystery pointed toward that sphere. Michael could feel it. The answers were close. Closer than ever before. Then a new message appeared across the sky. The seeker is nearing the awakening. The words shimmered briefly before fading away. Awakening. What did it mean? What was about to awaken? The question echoed throughout the platform. The key suddenly pulled forward. Not physically, but through its light. It was guiding him. Showing him where to go next. Michael followed. The structure opened before him. Massive gates of blue radiance parted silently. A new corridor appeared. And beyond it waited another revelation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As he entered the corridor, he noticed something unusual. The walls were not solid. They were made from memories. Countless moments drifted through them like reflections. Some showed hope. Some showed determination. Others showed people continuing forward despite uncertainty. Every memory carried the same message. Keep going. Keep searching. Keep believing there is more to discover. The corridor stretched endlessly forward. Yet Michael never slowed down. He knew he was approaching something extraordinary. Then the corridor ended. What appeared next was beyond imagination. An enormous chamber opened before him. The hidden chamber from the vision. The one connected to every mystery. The one connected to every clue. The sphere of blue radiance floated at its center exactly as he had seen before. But now he could see details that were impossible to notice from a distance. The sphere was not merely glowing. It was alive with stories. Millions of tiny lights moved within it. Every light represented a possibility. Every possibility represented a path. And every path connected to a future waiting to unfold. Michael stepped closer. The sphere reacted immediately. Ripples of blue light expanded outward. The chamber illuminated completely. The floor transformed into a map of flowing energy. And then the greatest surprise so far appeared. The sphere opened. Not like a door. Not like a gateway. Like a flower unfolding. Layer after layer of radiant light revealed what had been hidden inside. A crystal. Perfectly clear. Perfectly bright. And carrying an energy unlike anything Michael had encountered. The key in his hand began vibrating with light. The crystal responded. A connection formed between them. For the first time, everything made sense. The key was never meant to unlock a door. It was meant to unlock understanding. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment the connection was completed, every mystery began aligning like pieces of a puzzle. The blue glow was not random. The hidden pathways were not accidents. The symbols were not meaningless. The archive was not simply a collection of stories. Everything had been preparing for this moment. Everything had been guiding Michael here. The crystal projected a vision across the entire chamber. A breathtaking vision. He saw how every clue connected together. He saw how every revelation led naturally to the next. He saw how the journey itself was the key. The search had never been about reaching a destination. It had been about becoming ready to understand what was waiting at the end. The crystal continued shining. New visions appeared. Even greater revelations emerged. Yet one final secret remained hidden. One final truth remained unrevealed. Michael could feel it. The chamber could feel it. Even the glowing sphere seemed to be waiting. Waiting for the moment when the last piece would appear. Then a distant sound echoed across the horizon. Soft, Ancient. Powerful. The crystal brightened instantly. The chamber responded. The pathways beyond the chamber illuminated. A final route appeared. The last route. The route leading toward the greatest revelation of all. Michael looked toward it. The journey was not over. In many ways, it was only now reaching its most important chapter. Because beyond that final route waited an answer so extraordinary that every mystery before it would seem small by comparison. The blue radiance intensified. The crystal glowed brighter. The pathway opened wider. And somewhere ahead, a once-in-a-lifetime revelation was waiting to transform everything Michael thought he knew. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The biggest secret of the entire journey has not